Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome back to the Scrying Mirror. Thank you all. If you are a returning subscriber or returning person, thank you for joining me back with me. And if you're a new person here, welcome. And don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and hit notifications. Click all so that you can see every one of my videos that are coming up. I'm doing a lot of, I have over 60, 70 decks of cards that I'll be doing. I'll be doing the witch casket for every month, and I also have over 80 some books that I'll be doing as well, and also spell work. So I'll be doing videos as well as trying to do lives for you guys for that. And so what I'm doing today is I've always wanted an Egyptian tarot deck, and I searched and searched and was looking for one, and I kept finding pip decks, and that is the number one thing I cannot stand is a pip deck. I hate them. I think they're lazy. I think that they just try to get them out there, but they try to make like the majors so pretty that they don't see there's no story in that. Four swords on a card is nothing like a story that you need to be told, like is told. It's just four swords. I just feel like that's just not worth it. So also another thing of mine is my biggest pet peeve of card decks and things like that are the names of the deck on the back of the cards. You already have it on the booklet. You have it on the box of the tarot deck. Stop putting it everywhere. You don't have to do that. You have it everywhere else. The only one that I didn't care about was Darkwoods Tarot because it just said DW. I was okay with that, even though I didn't really like the initials. It wasn't that bad. So that was just, I was looking for like the best of the best. Also, I'll be trying to do more historical decks with you guys. I am a huge historical buff. I love everything history. I want to get every type of history deck ever. But every time that I get on there to look up like good ones and stuff like that, I end up getting on like a Hermit's Cave or Mystic Robs or Amethyst Ascension, and I get in major trouble. Every single time I get on their stuff to look up a deck or to review something or to look it up and make sure it's not a pip deck, I get in trouble, and I'm already going down a rabbit hole of what other decks they have that I really want and where is it at so I can buy it. So stop. Don't stop. You're doing great, but I'm saying stop because my pockets cannot handle it. I'm just playing. Keep going because I love it. But there's more. I can't think of the rest of them right now. But they're the top three that I will go to for decks that I truly am in love with historical decks. And those two are the number ones that know exactly what is so great about the historical decks. Like they value them and know their worthiness. And so I really like that about that. And also Amethyst Ascension. She has got one that the next deck I'll be doing is her deck. She has got the Gothic Tell Tarot, and it is an awesome deck. I love it. So I'll be doing that. I think it's on makinggamecards.com or makingcards.com, and so order them from her. Excuse me. So that'll be the next one. So I just want to let you all know that, and I will link it down below or write her name in there for the link and figure out something way to let you all know where to get it. I did see it online quite a bit, and I was like, I've had this for over a year. Before any of the other people did, I had that deck, and I missed my opportunity to put it out first. I'm doing that a lot lately, like with new decks, so I'm trying to get them out a little bit quicker. Even with this deck, same thing. So with this deck, I've always wanted an Egyptian deck. I don't have but one, and it's not really an Egyptian. It's the Miss Cleo Tarot, and it's an Egyptian deck. It was, if anybody remembers Miss Cleo, she was like, she sounded Jamaican, and she was like a psychic on TV. A lot of you all are not going to know who she is because a lot of you all do not ever seen like none of you all have ever seen this unless you're as old as I am. So I'm telling my age now, so we're going to stop that. We're going to go on to something else. But anyway, that's the only tarot deck I have of that. So I kept looking for them, but I kept finding pip decks. Now, the thing with the pip decks for history is fine. the historical decks are like that, because back then printing with them, that's all you could do. Is you couldn't really do a lot of scenery or coloring and artwork on those, because the printing was very high back then. So now it's not that bad. So anyway, so those aren't bad. I don't care about those. But nowadays, you have things that you can do, just like AI. A lot of people are bothered by AI. As long as I don't think that it's too much of an AI, it's fine. But sometimes it's enough is enough. But I wanted to say one more thing before I get into this. I did a questionnaire, and I asked, what deck should I get next? It was Edmund Delco, or the Gustave deck. It's a black and white deck. Lo and behold, from the Hermit's Cave. Every time I get on it, and then today it happened again. I went to this thing just to look up a certain question, like a thing that I wanted to know. And I'd be danged if I didn't come across one of his videos that was the angel and the devil, or angel and the occult tarot together. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Travis McHenry is like one of my favorites, and I have all of his decks, even the Martyrs, the Magicians, and the Madmen. So I was like, seriously? So I've got that one in my cart now. Thank you. But anyway, I'm just playing. Keep going. You're doing great. But as I was going through there, I don't even know where I was. Oh, I was doing a questionnaire. Which one should I get next? Shadowscapes has been coming up a lot for me. I will put it in my cart. It's been doing this for like 2 years for me now. Maybe 3 or 4. I don't know. I'll put it in my cart. I'll order it. Then I'll cancel it. Then like 40 minutes later, I'll look at a review of it, and then put it in my cart, and then cancel it again. So if it's speaking to me that much, I want to know, like, should I get it? The manga deck I really want, just because of the colors, and I love the backs. I love checkered backs, and I love the historical backs. It looks like the what do you call it? The coat of arms. I love those. And so where was I going at with this? Anyway, and the Edmund one and the Gustavo. So I asked, which one do you think I should get? And I think only one person answered. And it was Shadowscapes, of course. And I was like, I knew it. I think it's calling me to get it. And I think that a lot of times that happens for us. And so I think it's calling me to go to a Hermit's Cave and Mystic Rob and Amethyst Ascension. But I keep getting in trouble for it. So I'm going to have to ban them. I'll have to block them or something. Or just wait till like a certain time, I'm like a schedule of when I can watch them. But like between this many days and this day, where I know I don't have the money to get anything. And it wouldn't matter. I would still put it on my wish list. So anyway. So the Tarot Nefertari, I got it because I wanted the deck, and to start with different types of decks, because I'm doing live readings for TikTok. So I wanted something that everyone could get in with and see this. And that's why I also got another deck that you all will see soon by, y'all are going to know who it is as soon as I say the name, but it's by Arthur Rackham. Yep, y'all already know the name. So I got that deck. I really wasn't thrilled as much as I thought I would be about the deck, but I did like it. So I really think that I'm going to start liking these more darker, like, I love darker decks. That's all I will buy is Gothic decks. So, anyway, what I'm trying to say is should I get the Shadowscapes deck where it's calling me, or is it just me just hoping that it's going to be something that I want? Am I trying too hard to get it? Like, what should I do? But anyway, and link below if you ever got this deck. I got the Tarot Nefertari. I'm going to talk about it really quick. Let me move this out of the way. I keep moving this. I'm sorry. I got the Tarot Nefertari deck, and I'm in love with it because of the Eye of Horus. I love it. It's a beautiful deck. It should have came in a better box than the tuck box for the price I paid for it. Thank you, Los Scarabo. But it was because of that I just wanted this deck. But when I got the deck and I opened it, it was all over the place. It was like it was shuffled. Even the title cards were shuffled. And I was like, is this a used deck? What is going on? So please comment down below if you have gotten this deck. Oh, I even moved the camera. Please comment down below if you've gotten this deck and had to actually go through there and do the suits and stuff like that. Because I was already almost done with this. I've done this like 6 times. Please pray that I get through this time, because I cannot do this again. 6 times I've tried to do this. My phone either got hot or my phone battery. So anyway, let's get into this. So it is in a tuck box. It's by Los Scarabo. And the back of it says The Light of Egypt, Ramses' Bride. But it's telling you about like the other decks that are coming through. But like I said, I had to go through here and sort them out. But let's look at the book first. The book is just the LWB, little white book. Same thing as usual. And then Nefertari, I'm going to talk to you about that. And there's only about 12 or 13 pages, and it doesn't talk about anything in the cards, like what it means or anything like that. So if anybody knows of a good book that is about this or about Egyptian, I am an Egyptian freak. I think I had a past life in Egypt. I'm not kidding. I love Egyptian stuff. I loved the Mummy movie. Do you know where Evie would like read the hieroglyphics and things like that? Yes, I know her name because I've loved that movie. And excuse me. And so I wanted to start reading it, and I was like, God, that would take me like years to do that. So scholars have to like take many years to learn those. So I gave up on it. But I love it. So that's why I wanted this deck. I'll show you in a minute why. But it's got about 12. But if you all find a book that is about like Egyptian and like what this means and what that means in a card deck, like the scarabs and things like that, please let me know, because I would really like a book on it, because this has nothing compared to what I need to know about this deck. So it gives you about 12 pages. Yep, 12 pages, and that's it. So it gives you 12 pages of short stuff. So Nefertari, what I thought was Nefertiti there for a while, Nefertari was known as the bride of Ramses II, pharaoh of the 19th dynasty and one of the greatest king of Egypt. During her life, she witnessed the maximum expansion of the Egyptian empire. Far from being just the wife of the king, she had an active part in the temporal government of the kingdom. Ramses worshipped her, calling her the charming queen and the sweetest love. When she died, he built for her a beautiful sepulchre, can never say that arrived almost intact to our time. Inside it, the fascination, even the mystery of the Egyptian culture conserved through the objects that had belonged to the queen. Oh, that is so cool. I would love to do that. I've always wanted to do that as well. Be an archaeologist. This deck tries to repropose the atmosphere and the symbology so loved by Nefertari, light of Egypt, and symbol of the most beautiful aspects of civilization. So, is it showing kind of like I don't know. We'll see what happens. But this deck came in with this. And let me see if this is going to... Hold on, let me flip these over. Yes, here are the backs. I love them. They're so beautiful, but I'm going to show you that in a minute. So we got these two cards. It says, Continuing the Journey. So you get the Egyptian Tarot and Sylvania. The back of the deck here tells you that it was printed in June 2024. And it was, the art was by, let's see, it was by Sylvania Alacia. And this one says the artwork was by Sylvania Alacia. And then down here, this is the one I want. I want the one that's blue, the Cleopatra's one. I love that one so much. I think that is so gorgeous. I definitely want that one. And so I'm going to get that one next, hopefully. I'm hoping and praying that I can get that one. Look how gorgeous that one is. If it's not Pip. If it's Pip, I probably won't get it. So here is the part that's just kind of like a gold piece of the card. But let's get into it. But if you all know anything about any of this, let me know. Here's the backs of the cards. I love the symbolism. It's so beautiful. And I've seen so many reviews where people were saying, I want this taken back because it's rubbing off and it's coming off. And I'm like, no, that's just showing how old. It's trying to make the deck look old. It's just a thing that they do. And so there was like 15 reviews on that, like how it was like coming apart. And I'm like, oh God, no, it's not. But anyway, there are the sides. Let me tilt this down a little bit for you guys. Oh, and I wanted to show you all. I didn't get to show you all my awesome thing really quick. My Athame. If most of you all know that I'm Native American. I was born and raised on an Indian reservation, so I know how to make these. But I got this for a steal. This was $20, and this is real obsidian. It's an athame. I got it off Etsy, and this is, I guess, hand carved. I believe it's wood. Yeah, it's wood. I thought at first it was resin, but this is definitely wood. And we used to go to powwows and sell things and things like that, and we would do the dancing and all of that. If you've never been to a powwow, you will see necklaces, you will see hematite, you will see all kinds of things that you will absolutely love, like glass beaded necklaces, everything, wool and woven blankets that you can buy, medicine bags. It's just awesome stuff. Turtle shells. You would absolutely go crazy over this if you're like me. So just watch and see, and a lot of carved stuff out of like wood, like there's just a lot. So I would highly suggest you do that. And once you go, I want you to tell me, because I'm going to tell you right now, you will always want to go back. You will always try to find out where another one is. It's like going to like a big yard sale, but it's like a Native American like shindig kind of thing. So this is what I got it for. I got it to open my four corners and close it up, and for doing my spell work and things like that. And obsidian is great for protection and bad negative energies. So I will be charging this in the moonlight and also putting it on selenite. Selenite does not need to be charged. Selenite is the only crystal in the world that does not need to be charged, because it charges other crystals and it charges itself. So just to let you all know that. Selenite's one of my favorites because it's an angelic crystal. And so it's angelite over here and the blue one that's right there. So those are the angelic ones. And so anyway, let's get into this. So let's look how big this is. We're going to do this really quick. I'm going to go through this super quick. This is how big it is. So it's kind of smaller than the Rider-Waite Smith and a lot skinnier as well. But it looks perfect. It's just perfect for your hands because I have those short, fat sausage fingers. And so that's what I call them, the little sausage. What are they called? The little smokies. So that's what they look like. So, but I love big decks. I love big decks. I don't know why. I feel like I'm getting more for my money with the big decks, I guess. Or like the imagery is bigger. I don't know. But I love bigger decks, even though I have short fingers. So anyway, so here is the back of them. Here is the hieroglyphics on the back. I love these. They're just absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to turn this on just to show you all how gorgeous these are. And then look how this, like, they're reversals. So, but I'm afraid of the black. I am terrified of that. I'm terrified of the black. And then you will see these are very good. I think it's just because of the gold foil, because if they weren't there, they do kind of feel thin for Low Scarabo. But Low Scarabo is really good for their cardstock being thin, but still great enough to shuffle. So, I don't like how that's doing that, so I may change that in a minute. But anyway, let's turn these over, and here they are. So let's get on with this. And like I said, please tell me if you all have a book that you all know that you can tell me what it would be great to read for the Egyptian book decks, okay? So there's the full, the zero, and I was about to say O. It's too late for me. You have no any idea how long. I've done this 6 times. So the cat is, I should have known this would be a cat instead of a dog, because the cat is very, very sacred in the Egyptian world as the underworld. They're known and meant for the underworld. So they would always be sacred to the Egyptians. So I love that. He's like, the cat is like playing with the thing that's on his arm. I believe that's what he's doing. I'm not for sure if he's just playing with him or not, but that's cool. I like that. Then we have the magician, where it's got the sword, the wands, the cups, and the pinnacles. And also back here, I thought that was like a fan, that they fanned each other back in the day. The Saint Expedite loves this on his altar. It's palm trees. They're a certain type of palm tree, but I can't think of it now. It starts with a P, I believe, but this one is like a palm tree. So that one's I love the water, like this part here. I love that. And then I'm going to turn this off because it keeps moving too much. And then we have the high priestess, which notice she has the columns here. So she does have, look, and then this, I think, is the names of everybody. I really think that's the names. And look how, like, colorful it is. I love that. I do, I do. So we have the Empress. I think that's more of a fan. And there's the Ankh. And then, of course, some other stuff for here. But look up here. Look at all of the colors and stuff. I love this. I'm in love with this. So you'll see the other languages, but the English one is up here. The Emperor and the number. And then here's the Eye of Horus. And then there's the Scarab, I think. I cannot say the Scarab to save my life. So if I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. There is the Hierophant, which notice that someone is bowing down to him. He's like a high priestess, so they're probably saying a prayer or just being respectful of him. But I like the snakes up here, like the cobras, and the way that all of this is done. I'm not going to talk about it, all of it, and I'll go through it really quick. But look at the bird, and it's got the Ankh carrying it away. Unless it's on his leg. I don't think that that's the case, though. But they did have tattoos back then. The Egyptians were the first to have a tattoo, so I'm pretty sure that's the... And chariots were a big thing for Egyptians. So the chariot, if you see in any other color or card, you'll notice the sphinxes in the front. Remember, they have like black and gold or black and white. So if you notice, look at the birds on each side. And I don't know why they all have this on here. This, like, I don't know what that's all about. And remember the Justice and the Strength card back in the day, that was the way it was. I think Pamela Cole Smith, and when they did the Rider-Waite Smith, they changed it. But it was the, it's backwards here. So the Justice card is 8 instead of Strength, and Strength is number 11. So look how this is balancing. There's the beams back here. And then it should have swords instead of a wand, but... There's the Ankh she's holding in her hand. The Hermit. And I love this card because look what he's holding. It is still a lantern, but it's their type of lantern. And see the smoke coming out? I love that. I love it so much. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. That's so cute. I love that. Then here is the Strength card. Line looks very tamed. I love the back of the borders where or the foil where it circles. I thought it would pop more, but it's good because it's not too much. But I do want to get that one classical deck or historical deck. I mean, I have it in my cart, and it's got the words and the letterings on the side, and it's in gold foil, but it was made for the royal family, and there was only 16 trumps, so they had to. That's included in there, but they had to make more to make it a full set. So I really want to get that one. I can't remember what it's called. But there is the Hangman, and this one looks like, I think it's a sacrifice, I believe. You can see his thing in his hand, and yeah. And it's Anubis, the death card for Anubis. Go figure. Everyone has a bad rap on Anubis and talk about him bad. But a lot of people don't know that in the underworld, Anubis is the one that takes you to where you need to go and comforts you the entire time. So he's actually the person there to comfort you and to pretty much walk with you and to give you more guidance on things. So he's not a bad person at all. I want everyone to know that. So it's just death. And I'm glad that they didn't put him as the devil because that's not him. There's the Temperance card, Isis. Yes, I know a lot about Egyptians. I love that down here. And then crocodiles. Crocodiles were a very, very, they were always eating people on the Nile River. So they were always seen as like strong and majestic, but also dangerous. So that's why that's the devil, I'm assuming. But you can see right here, it looks like he's up here, but why is he down here underneath? Like, what's he doing? Is he under the, what is he doing? The tower. The star. Balancing the, oh, and this time it's like the, what are they, feathers? I don't even know what they are. Nobody can tell me what they are. So how am I going to know anything about this? This kills me. So we got the black and white, and then the pyramids are black and white. It's the moon. The sun. Looks like there's hands coming down, like, to grab him. Judgment. And this looks like she's put in one of those esophagus things, or a torture esophagus. I can't say it. Not esophagus. It's I said esophagus. You all know what I'm talking about. The world, I like. It looks like she's holding on to her, holding her up, and this is the first time I've ever seen more than one woman or one person in the world card. So you see someone down here, and she's holding her up, helping maybe, and then you see the Eye of Horus, and then on both sides, and then over here it says the words. So we have the Ace of Wands, which is the bull, or back then it was more of the ox. And you see the wand right here. These are gorgeous cards. I love these. And then up here, look how gorgeous this is. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. Four of Wands. Look how it's like a family, but it's like marriage and things like that. Celebrations. And then, oh no, I'm thinking of, yeah, celebration of marriage. Five of Wands, fighting or maybe training. Six of Wands, success. It looks like she has a mirror, but the water is coming out of it. So it's like, I don't know, a faucet. Oh, she's watering her plant, maybe. It's hard to tell with these cards. I need explanations here. And Seven of Wands, he's defending himself against these alligators and or crocodiles. I think it's crocodiles over there in the Nile. And then the Eight of Wands is fast movement, good news. And then we see the rabbit, the Nine of Wands, where he's defending himself and he's not going to give up until he gets that one last one up to get that, maybe the snake away. And he's put his paw on him right there. Ten of Wands, not giving up. It's worry and burden. Knave of Wands. Knave of Wands is the Page of Wands. So remember, they're going to be ones that are learning. He's doing artwork. He's studying. Those are going to be the ones that do that. And then the Knight of Wands do not have anyone on it. It's just a horse with the wands, and that's it. They don't have anybody on them. The Queen of Wands, she's taking care of her plants. And the King of Wands. Then we go to the Ace of Chalices, which is the scarab. And you see the cup at the bottom here. And there's the Two of Wands, or the Two of Cups, I'm sorry. So cute. I'm going to go through these pretty quickly because I don't know how to explain some of these. So, Four of Cups. Five of Cups is like he felt bad for the animals, so he's like taking care of him and bringing him across the water to help him so he didn't drown. That's what I'm interpreting from anyway. Six of Cups is memories. Nostalgia. This one is probably one of my favorite cards. I love this card. I love the color in it. It's so beautiful. It's like she's just like the other one, just like the Seven of Cups and the other cards. Eight of Cups. This one's a little bit different. Walking away, but it's kind of like he's hiding too. Nine of Cups. Getting all your wishes to come true. Ten of Cups. Family. Knave of Chalices. Look at that. He's got a tablet in his hand. And he's like trying to learn. They kind of look like buttons there. Like, I don't know. It's so weird. Then, of course, the Knight of Cups that has the cup and the horse. But there's no person on it. And this is the Queen of Cups where it's like a little child maybe. But there's that thing again that comes down. And they have that. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that means like how old they are with like the, I don't know what that is. The King of Cups. I will definitely be using this card a lot. This deck a lot. Sword. Ace of Swords. Two of Swords. It looks like they're doing a game to like decide. You know how you do like the rock, paper, scissors? It looks like that's what they're doing. Three of Swords. Look at the eyes. It does look like someone's actually looking at you. There's no heart like usual. There is a brick wall there that looks crazily awesome. I love that. We have the Five of Swords. The Six of Swords is probably one of my favorites because I like the boat. It's transitioning, and there's the fish down here at the bottom, like that. Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords. Is that a hippo or I don't know what's going on there? Nine of Swords. I don't know if they're getting dressed up and someone's helping them getting dressed. I don't know what's going on with that. It's anxiety, depression. Maybe it helps them to get better. This is the Ten of Swords. They look like they're scared and they're looking up for not to get hurt. The Knave of Swords. So he must be... Notice he has scrolls in his arm, like in his hands. So he could be learning like different types of something.